Hey everybody, late start today, but that's all right. Today was almost kind of like reunion day. See, ran into Tank, Hulk, and Monarch at breakfast. Let me see, Knockout, I don't know if you guys remember Knockout, but I hiked with him a bit before Hot Springs. He tried to come back on trail, but his injuries kept flaring up, so his wife came into town to pick him up here. So last night we met up with him and his wife for dinner. Really nice to see them. He's such a good dude, and I know you probably watch this video. So best of luck to both of you. Fantastic couple. Really happy to meet both of you, and next year will be your year. So just take the time, do what you got to do to get healthy, man, and come on back and kick this trail in the butt. Yeah, this morning, Gump, Napster, a bunch of other people were there. But the biggest surprise is as I was walking out of the church hostel, Florida Man. Florida Man was there. Florida Man is 19 years old and as fast as can be, and I have not seen him since Fontana Lodge. He said he ended up taking a week off to, weddings and stuff like that, but his was a family reunion. Ended up taking a week off and back on trail. He's going to zero here, so I'm sure he'll catch up to me. He said he's been doing, 20s just about every day, so I'm sure we'll run into each other again. Fantastic to see him. I told him the Honey Bun was here and some of the other folks, so I'm sure he'll be happy to see them as well. Delaware Water Gap, nice town, easy to get sucked into, definitely. Kind of wanted to do a double, but I know I shouldn't. So we're back on trail here, getting ready to go into New Jersey, and we're gonna have another milestone here shortly as well, so stay tuned. Yeah, well, at the same time, I mean, she can... Hey, what's that down there? Oh, I know. Bam! 1300, baby! I just stopped to grab lunch. The trail's been pretty good. I mean, it's been like a constant uphill for the most part. But I mean, it's not bad. The grade is pretty gradual. But the quality of the trail so far, compared to Pennsylvania, is a lot better. It's still a little rocky, but nowhere near as bad as it was just on the other side of the river. It's kind of reminiscent of how the trail was before Duncannon. I did see the biggest pile of bear scat I've seen to date. Homer dropped a load on the trail, and just casually looking at it, it was like all berries. I see a bunch of seeds and stuff like that, so they're not eating any, well, that one at least is feeding off of berries and plants and whatever else. Other than that, I mean, nice little creek that you saw that we started off next to. But I mean, it's very similar to the way Pennsylvania was. Raspberries, wild raspberries starting off New Jersey. How cool is that? man, they were so good. I probably could have spent, an hour there just picking them. Yeah, wow. That was a nice welcome to the state. Unlike a lot of other states that try and like really bust your balls with the trail as soon as you get in, North Carolina. New Jersey welcomed us with wild raspberries. Stay classy, Jersey. Well, to mark the momentous occasion of entering into New Jersey, I figured I'd do like a little PSA. How about that? So some of you might already know, even though I was born in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia actually, my parents lived in New Jersey at the time, and that's where I grew up. So I spent my youth there, spent my ute there, and left when I was 18 when I joined the Army. I would come back to visit and on vacations and stuff like that, but I never lived there since. I know I still have a tinge of an accent, even though I think a lot of it has gone away over the years. So, it feels a little odd to be back in this state. Not just because it's New Jersey, it's, it feels a little odd to be back here. So, my PSA is to help you to understand how we from Jersey speak. This being summertime, a big thing for a family to do, or anybody to do, is to grab the swim trunks and the copper tone, load the kids in the queen-size family truckster, cruise down to the Atlantic Ocean. Now, other parts of the country say we're going to the beach, or we're hitting the coast, or maybe even we're going to the seaside. New Jersey, you go down the shore. That's right. Not down to the shore, down the shore. So, as an example, some of you might ask, hey, Greg, what are you doing this weekend? And I would be like, hey, Paulie, I got a ticket to the Phillies games, but Mom wants me to take my nephew down the shore. Something like that. So, repeat after me, down the shore. Honey, we should come here on vacation. Could this be trail magic already in New Jersey? Could it be so? I don't know. Cooler looks a little beaten up. Not what I expected. So I read this was a good place just to kind of stop in and get a Coke and kind of hang out, but I don't know, maybe I'll check out what their cost is. Maybe I'll do a little, premium camping tonight. We'll see. Let's go check it out. So I checked out the Mohican Outdoor Center. Got a Coke for way too much. Like $2.50 for a can of Coke. Come on, guys. They wanted like $15 for a tent site, which I think with my National Parks Pass, I might have been able to get it for half that price. But yeah, that's fine. I'll just go camp out on the ridgeline. So I'm just taking the road that's down here, curves up to the right. It'll take me back up to the AT. So I'm kind of blue blazing a little bit instead of walking back. I hate paying for the same real estate twice. Oh, see somebody up the road there picking blueberries. Hell yeah. There's a ton down here too. Good for them. So here's the tent set up. And here's my view. Yeah, getting a killer breeze coming through here as well. This is going to be awesome. This wasn't my idea here. Over here you got Mr. Bullshit. Looks like you see him on the tent over there, but ran into again today, and he told me about the spot up here, and I checked it out, and it sounded really good, so I came up here as well, because that's east, and that's where we're going to get the sun from. Looking forward to this. Luckily for me, I've got Folgers coffee, so maybe I can make a commercial at the same time. Best part of waking up is Folgers in your camp's, mug. All right. Oh, another funny thing. So 2 guys came past, and I guess they were probably day hikers, whatever. They weren't through hikers. And the one guy says, "Yeah, we just saw a bear, 10 minutes down the trail." And both of us were like, "Okay, thanks." Bullshit goes, "Did they ask for his picnic? Did they ask you for a picnic basket?" Such a difference between how we would have initially reacted, like down in Georgia, where we would have been like, "Oh shit," and where we are now, where I think we're seasoned through hikers, where we've heard the bear stories a million times. And so what? There's a bear. Okay. You know it coming into New Jersey. There's more bears per capita or per square mile here than anywhere else. So your chances of having a bear encounter in New Jersey are higher than any other state that you're going to be going through. So if you run into a bear, you just freaking deal with it. What are you going to do? So I haven't hung my bear bag in months. So I think in New Jersey at least, yeah, gonna hang it. Put all my stinky stuff in there, we'll hang it up. All right, I'm gonna finish setting up my tent and get some food going. All right, all settled in on my tent, my evening view. Great breeze blowing tonight. Oh man, I think I'm gonna sleep perfectly, as everything is kind of set the stage for a good night's sleep. Okay, so I don't know how many miles I did today. Not a whole hell of a lot, but it's a town day, and you know how that goes. Yeah, I could have pushed farther. Excuse me, but why? I would rather lay in my tent and look out on that than tack on a few more miles. There is a fire tower that's less than a mile away. So tomorrow after breakfast, go and check that out and stop off and get water. I think we've got, excuse me. I think we've got like a 8-mile water carry tomorrow. So stop off and get a few liters of water and go about the day. No plans on how many miles to get in tomorrow, but there's only 60 miles in New Jersey, 60 miles left, so it's not going to take that much time at all to get through this state. I think we have some sandwich opportunities coming up too. That's going to be coming up soon, so maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Oh, jeez. Oh, tired. All right, folks. I'm going to call it early night, so talk to you soon.